I wrote this program back in 2012, Visual Basic 6, to get icons. This is icons hidden in different kind of files like DLLs and EXEs. Why I search for my old programs sometimes is because of the new program. This one. This HWriter, which are very far apart from the original VB writer. You cannot compare the two anymore. Okay, so I created this, or I modified the program in such an extent that you can decide what you want to load. You can even add your own groups, if you know what's a groups, because I didn't show them anywhere. Like for instance, we can say okay, here you can see I written the program back in 2012. Was the first time I started doing this. Very long time ago. Can you believe this? Okay, let's quickly go to new icons. Okay, instead of those, let's cut this ones out, and we say new icons to your group. This is your file group, so new icons will be standing over here. So when you are inside the program, you can always add a group to say new icons. So when you load new icons, 90 of them so far, and as always the first icon will become the root icon. You can do this instead, it will become that one, and then you can just add that group together and it stay as the help file and it won't change again. But let me show you why I was searching for this program, because it create, as I say, create a directory full of, take this empty one, we set the path, you have to set the path. Okay, let's say you go to program files. I know now that LibreOffice has a lot. I don't know how many have Loilo. Go through there and get them all. Let's finish this. Loilos, all the icons in Loilo. In this case, the program create all the icons in 32 pixels by 32 pixels. If we go over here, we will see that. Let's go to icons, and if you stand over it, you will see the 32 by 32. I have to check inside the program if I can make it into 16 by 16 or 48 by 48 or whatever different sizes you can make it. I'm not 100% sure, but at this time this program only where are you now? Only create 32 pixel by 32 pixels. You can take any program you like to, Internet Explorer even, go through, take everything. I don't understand this program jumping around. For one or other reason he don't like to be, anyway. Loilo we did. Office, you don't go into Office unless you prepare to wait a very long time. You can see file already open. Yeah, ended. Okay, as you can see, it's not flawless. There's still okay, let's go to that one. So here he created some others, 32 by 32. There's sketch ups, 32, 32. Every one at 32 by 32. So I want to create icons so that I can use it in my program to load. So let's say I copy all of these, and we put it in new cons. If it's not here, skip these files, and 108, and when I'm inside my programs, just add new cons again. Good. So now you can see it's new cons a double time. So let's make it like this, and we add new cons. Oh, that's better. Let's see, that's the main one. Your root became the first icon. Okay. Now let's say, for instance, you have different size icons. So I wrote this other little bit of a program yesterday to create me a list of all the different size icons and put each size in its own folder. For instance, let's go to icon, all data, we go to icons. Okay, we know all these are 32 by 32 pixel, but let's say, for instance, you don't know, and let's say we go to our current program, and we have one here, all. Now when we are here in icons, this is how icons looking for now. Now we say create all the different sizes in their own folders. And this is what you do. You don't see it yet, and it's finished. So this each icon in its own size. If we go to the 16s, everyone is 16 by 16 pixels. If you go to 32, everyone is in 32. If you go to 48, you will see the same 48 by 48. So can you decide all different size of icons, but you can even use this program for something totally different. Let's say, for instance, you can say, I want all my pictures and photos and icons and whatever you want, I want it in different folders. Yeah, you can do it like this. If everything is larger than 48, so you can put it there. You can decide how large it must be, especially if you're searching for something. And then, of course, okay, it was the first time load, so let's go back. You can always decide what must the filters be. In this case, it's only icons. I can't remember where I put it. I know it's someplace. It will bite me in the butt sometimes. Okay. Man. There it is, pattern. They say it's pattern. Okay. It's a pattern. You can decide what it must be. But it must be images. It must be images. Otherwise the program will have a problem here. You have to, maybe this one is on error resume next, maybe this one you have to say also, or you can move this one on error resume next right up where you want it, if it's mixed files. But I think if you put your pattern correctly, you can bypass any errors. So there are two little programs which you can look at, where everything is go to. You have to see yourself or look by yourself if you can find the sizes you want to create. I'm not 100% sure. They say that CB size is 100, long there, and I cannot see where you will change the size itself. How it decide it is at a 32 by 32 and not anyone else. So that's something else to play with. You see, it must be here, but new icon size equals, it came from the file itself. It seems like it came from the file itself. Yeah, the tuk-tuks take over. The tuk-tuks take over. So there we are.